Alright. Okay. Give me a second, just gonna check the usual. Just to see some stuff like, for example, sound. Is it all good? Just gonna check the usual. Just to see some stuff like, for example, sound. Is it all good? Good, check again. Alright. Good, check again. Alright. Yeah, everything sounds great. Okay. So let me just show the game. Oh, does it work correctly? Yeah, okay, the game is shown perfect. So, hey, I am going to be playing Sensorium today. Last time we played Sokoloco Deluxe and I finished what I had to do. So I was looking for something to do, and this game I've been wanting to play it again for a while. So we are gonna play it again. So it's a puzzle game, indie puzzle game, based around the senses, based around the four senses, and it's really fun. It's really vibey. It has like a very particular vibe, and I enjoyed it a while back, and I wanted to play it again. So I think we're just gonna jump back into it. And yeah, new game, and let's go with slot 2. There's nothing interesting in there. Alright. So yeah, I already played it, and I already finished it completely, even some secret and all that. So this is just going to be a like reminder kind of thing. There's not gonna be a lot of puzzle solving. I mean, there is gonna be some puzzle remembering like the other ones, but you know. So yeah, it's a game that's mostly based around touching like buttons like this, and it really takes a very interesting approach to these kinds of stuff. Yeah, so for example, here there's this button hidden there. It should have probably activated something, but there. There's this big door that we want to open. Let's follow the wire. So it starts by introducing these logic gates. So this is an AND logic gate, which means you gotta activate both entrances, both inputs, to power the outputs. So right here, every input, including this one, which is probably back there, the one at the pillar. Here we've got a NOT gate that inverts the output, so this one we don't actually want to power it. And we do want to power this one, and then these two to open the door. And then here to power this cable, we need to power this gate, so powering this will unpower that. We can power this like this, and then that should do the trick. And so yeah, it's very chill. It's got a very interesting art style. The music's gonna come on fairly shortly. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I really like it. And it's also fairly cryptic. Yeah, like for example here, look at that. There's things like this. I don't really remember what they do, but like there's a lot of cryptic stuff here and there. A story that's fairly well. I don't know if it's hidden Alright, yeah, this is really interesting. If this one is completed, then it turns off the input, so you don't want to complete it, but you also don't want to turn this one on as it turns the other one on. Yeah, so there's a lot of things in this game. It's really cool. Honestly, it's it's sad that it's not more well known, but that's, you know, kind of how it is with indie games. Yeah, so for example, what is that? Why do you like, what is this big building that's behind there? Why is it like this? And why are all these structures here? I have my own theory that I'll talk about at some point maybe. Like danger, danger, but we come from here, you know, and then this symbol right there. And then here's the main area of the game. So again, very interesting art style, very interesting music, as you'll see. And basically, here's the goal of the game. There's this big skull in this hand, and basically every single part of the skull will turn on as you complete various areas. So based on the 5 senses, touch, smell, sight, hearing, and taste. And yeah, other than that, it's mostly just exploring and seeing what the world has to offer. For example, right here, this door is closed. There's not much to see. Same there. There's another thing I forgot. I think it's gonna be a similar situation or like Braid, where I kind of forgot the puzzles, but going back to the game and seeing the puzzles are going to remind me of the solution. But it was a few years ago, so you never know. Let's see what's in there. Can you? Oh, alright. So yeah, we've got this computer. Any way to turn this on? These seem to be like relay points. And again, there's this logo that we saw on the big door. But yeah, let's go down here and see what this area has to offer. So yeah, this a few of the areas have places like this, where it's like outside puzzles that you can't solve right now, but that we are going to learn to solve by going into this big building. Just exploring a bit more, because I know there's a lot of stuff hidden generally. Yep, exactly. So here we've got a yellow cross. Now we also had a purple one, and the areas each have a theme and a color. So I think we should get back here once we complete the yellow area. Is there bee hopping in this game? Because there might actually be bee hopping in this game. I think there is, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I actually seem to be gaining some speed there. Oh, interesting. Alright. So, well, let's start our first area. Okay, so here we've got some more complex constructions and circuitry. But generally, like, this is a timer that activates this as a random interval. And it's basically like when this will be powered, it will be an elevator. sound memory puzzles. And then yeah, and this is a toggleable signal, which when it's powered is toggled, and then when it's powered again, it's toggled back off. Alright. Okay, well, since it didn't turn on, but it makes the same sound as this, you can just assume this is like this input, so... Alright, and so yeah, it just explores these ideas of like hearing as a puzzle idea, and no, it's a very interesting game. So yeah, it's from lowest to highest volume. Yeah, like this. Is the sound alright, by the way? Because, you know, if it's not, it's important like to just make sure it is, because... Is the sound alright, by the way? Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Since it's a fairly sound heavy area, it's important that it works. Oh. And then yeah, it's just a matter of remembering the code that was played. Alright, let's see, can I do anything with this? Don't think so. Alright. Oh, okay, and now it links a sound with a combination. So here we've got the cat, which sounds to be 2 1 3 1 2. This, yeah, that's it. So the cat is 2 1 3 1 2, which means you can go in here, but if you remember, do you remember, as would say the popular music group, right here we had the same cat sound. Oh. Yeah, it opens this area. Oh. Again, this is for something else. We'll have to see that later on. But this is something else. But remember the green floor. We'll come back here later on. You know what? I thought I learned to be up recently, but now that I remember, this is the game where I learned to be up. And then I forgot how it worked. But I think I kind of figured it out by myself. Like I didn't really even know what the up it was. Don't even know how I did that, but yeah, you know. Ah. Okay, and then we can activate. Okay, so this is the sound for dog panels. So no, there we go. And what is this? Okay. We're getting to some very long codes. I don't usually have a good memory for these kinds of stuff, but apparently here I do. Alright, little door, little shortcut. Oh. Okay, so this is okay. Give me the code again. No? Alright. Alright. So dog is left. Bird is right. Cat is down. Bird is right. Then it should be up. This is left. No, that's not correct. Okay, trust the sound. No, no, that's still not correct. Nope, that's down. Yeah, that's okay though. Alright, and that's it. Okay. Nice. Oh, interesting. Oh, and that's a one-way. That's an interesting way to make a one-way circuit. If the output is activated, then unactivate one of the inputs. Interesting. Alright. So any of these? No? No. Okay, what did it do it again? Alright, so that's one. Let's find the codes for these other melodies. Okay, so this is playing two things at the same time. No? Alright, it was this, and then finally... Oh! Oh yeah, I remember this one. You gotta use like these to make it the actual like sounds and all that. So it's... Hold on, that's a lot. Then turn something off. Oh no. Oh wait, I had it. Hold on, let's reset this. Okay, so it's... There we go. Okay, and... Oh. Oh, hold on. Nice. And yeah. Alright, that's sort of the complex one. It's a nice one, it was complex. Like, remember doing the whole thing? That was quite a lot. Anything back there? Doesn't seem like there is. Nope. It's a very dark building. The sound one is a very dark building. So nice. Okay, okay. Anything down here? No. And that's that activated, and then probably all of these blue pillars will be activated as well. Nice. If I remember correctly, there's nothing on top of this structure. I did that just for fun. There wasn't much to find there. Yeah. Well, let's just get going and explore a different place. Like, for example, red. Alright. So we need, in that case, we probably need the red area to be completed. So let's go over to this yellow area, which I believe is sight, if I remember correctly. Alright, so this seems like... Okay. So the people around here are trying to figure out perception. Wondering if it's not like linked to... if it's not something that's like a system the same as the logic gates there is everywhere. Can't check my OBS, apparently the game doesn't want to. Yeah, well, everything seems to be fine. Yeah. Oh, and these pellets, we'll see them later on. That'll be important later on. Quick little trip around the building. So this, I think, is my favorite area, if I remember correctly. This one is gonna be really cool. And it was a lot of fun playing through that the first time. And it's honestly one of the most genius puzzle plays I've seen in a lot of different games. And again, the music, the vibe. For its art style and music, this game like deserves so much more just for the vibes alone. But yeah, like let's just go ahead. So this, yeah, there's a lot of logic gates here and there, probably just some puzzles to solve. So let's start around here. So we've got a 4x4 pattern on the ground, 4x4 pattern of buttons. Copying these elevated tiles onto here opens most of the doors and gives us access to yeah. So it's all about like noticing different like patterns in the environment that can be applied to puzzles. So using sight to solve puzzles like this. So here we've got a pattern formed by the line on the ground, which we can trace back onto here. Anything distinctive? Yep, right there. There's a pattern on the top, on the ceiling. This door is closed for some reason. Let's go over here. So, okay. This is really interesting. Because, alright, so this is a pattern, and this is a symbol that is linked to that pattern. And like doing the pattern doesn't work because, as you can see, the symbol is rotated from here to here, and also the colors are inverted. The big part is white here and it's black here. So if we try and match the same rotation and inversion from this one to here, rotating the symbol would lead for it to look like this, and inverting the colors leads to this. Alright, and as you can see, the transformation from this symbol to this symbol have been applied from here to here. And I think it's just gonna be the same for the rest. So here it's a symmetrical change, symmetrical like flip diagonally, because this part is swapped to here. So this, and this doesn't change, this doesn't change either, but this changes, this part is flipped to there. And then this is a scale, so it seems to be about half the size. Let's just make this symbol about half the size. Alright, this plays into something that's really interesting. In the Witness, these are definitely some of the most interesting puzzles. And there's only like 2 of them in a single building in the game. Colors, and then you light them, and they work in a different way. So here the red bits is showing this pattern. The blue is showing this. And now something that's very interesting. We can't really see green. Because this is not a toggle button, it's a push button. So we'll have to figure it out. So, why does this work? Because we get red light applied on white leads to obviously it being white. Yellow contains some red, and it's the same for pink. So all of these shine red. For blue, it's cyan and pink and blue and white. So we can deduce what it is for green. Basically, if the color contains that, if the color on the board contains that primary color, then it will light up when we light it with that color. So the green, for example, just like red lights up with shown with red color, these 2 green tiles should light up. Same for these white ones. As you can see, they light up for every color, so they should light up for green. This black one shouldn't light up at all because it's not gonna absorb any color. Or no, it absorbs every color and doesn't reflect any. That's basically how colors work in a very broad manner. So basically, like the red here reflects red because it has like because reasons. So it should be the same for the light blue, which contain a mix of green and blue, and for the yellow, which contains some red and green. So this is the pattern we would have seen if we were able to see both this and the board at the same time. Then yeah, let's get going. Let's keep going. So we've got some pillars in a 3x3 formation. Any code anywhere we could input on here. It seems to be going to the next room over. And since we can't enter the room, we'll have to do the next best thing, which is try and see if we can look at it from the outside. because there's windows in a few of these. Yeah, there's B-hopping in this game. Look at that speed. And it's nice because it's like if I press the button only once, you can hear it with the software I've got that makes sounds. If I press it once, it doesn't do it multiple times. But if I can buffer inputs. So I think it was actually programmed so that you can be up, and that's really interesting. So here, for example, I press while I'm in midair and keep pressing the button, and it will make a jump. So I can just, and it makes B-hopping a lot easier. And like that's not how it usually works, so I think it's made like this for a reason. Alright, that's really interesting. So as you can see, there's like a yellow obelisk, so I think like this door will open once the yellow area is completed. But this means the code isn't in there. So I don't see why there's some some of this going. Oh no, going into this room. But it's probably just activating the yellow pylon that we'll see on the back. There's an opening in the next room over. Oh, there's a stair. Ah, and we can see the top of the pillars, so it's all of these and then this one in the back. So you, and you, and you. There we go. So it's the same here. So there's some more here. Aha, really interesting. So this structure back here with the sun is causing some interesting shadows on the ground. Okay, I really like the attention to detail in this, to just inputs in general. If you click somewhere that's not a button and then go, oh no, okay. I don't know if it's like this for every single one. It didn't feel like it worked like this. Yeah, see, I click on somewhere and then I mouse over the button, but it doesn't like light up the button. But if I click on the button, oh, there's button groups. Okay, that's interesting. There's a lot of like quality of life features, I feel like in the music area, if you didn't click on the button, then over the buttons, it didn't press them. But if you press the button, then over the others, then it did press them. So yeah, just there's a lot of cool things in this game, and like the B-hop thing, it really seems like it's made for it. And I tried to get into speedrunning in this game when I first played it. Didn't go very far though. But that B-hop technique, mixed with some clever jumping and positioning, allows for you to make some very good skip. Like the speedrunning for this game is really interesting, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so this is what we saw behind. There's like a cross here, and if you go on the cross, because you know it's like Looney Tunes 101, where there's a cross somewhere, you step on it. No envelope there, and then yeah, it reveals the code. Which was this? Yeah. That's 2 more puzzles, but this one I think is gonna open there, so yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, interesting. So these, like this is deprivation of sight. You don't know what's in there, so you have to figure it out. So it's fairly easy though. This goes like this, and then this, you just have to activate these 2. And is it going to be... Oh yeah, it's going to be the same, but a bit more complex. So let's work backwards. We want for this one to be turned on, which means we want to turn on this one. No, this one. And also this one, which should be this entire part down there turned on. Now we want to turn this one on. So by changing this one, and we also want to turn, let's see. So this is a double one, so we want for this one to actually be turned on. So this should solve it all. Perfect. And then that should be the area completed. Oh. Gotta wait for the timer. Oh, and there's actually momentum, I think, also from these kinds of stuff. Like I went much higher by jumping. Oh, yeah, yeah, and this is not just a matter of like turning every single one of these buttons on. Because again, it's side, so this is a representation of something that already exists. And as you can see, we've got some pretty clear representation of some boxes around here. So let's just click on the doors that will open. And these two up here, and then this button represents the tower which we're going to turn on. Nice. So this should have opened a few, yeah, this should have opened the remaining doors. So let's see what's what. So this one was opened, this one wasn't. And yeah, this is turned on, so okay, so every single one of these yellows. So we'll have to go back there, I think, because it was a yellow. But let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, this is an interesting one. We'll get back to this one later on. In fact, we'll get back to this one very much later on. Not gonna do that right now. Let's see. So this this is really interesting lore-wise. So this looks a lot like the building. Oh. This is why I love this game. This looks a lot like the building in which we started. And as you can see, when powered, it allows the teleportation of objects. So it explains why we were in there. We were teleported from somewhere to here. Now, why were these constructed? No idea. But something interesting this market shows. So there's a little button which allows us to close the door. And as you can see, there's something on the back of the door. So how about we do a little trip back to our starting area and see if there's actually something behind the door, and if this maquette is this an English word? Oh, okay, there's something turned on here. If this thing basically is turned on, is there's something behind. The magnet is correct. If the little diorama is right about what is supposedly behind that door. So we won't be able to come back in here when we close this, but yes, and there's actually something. Now this is not important for right now, though it will be later on. I am going to do the same thing as for Animal Well, which is that I'm going to take a little piece of paper from my page of little pieces of paper. I actually have some notes for this game on another piece of paper somewhere from the last time I played it, but they're not like, they're multiple hundred, there are a few hundred kilometers away from my current location, so I'm not gonna go and have a look at them. But I will start some new ones for right here. So we've got an hexagon, and a little square in the middle, and we have some dots located south, southeast, southwest, and northwest. And you'll see later on why that is important. For now, let's just go back to the site area, to the E-ring area first, because we have something to check. Yeah, B-hopping in this game, really good addition. Like, it's a puzzle game, you wouldn't think there'd be B-hopping and stuff like this, but it makes so much sense that there is. So this seems to be a little study for these yellow stuff. So this is a binary counter, I think, or something. I mean, it looks kind of like a binary counter. Got bottom one, then top one, then middle one, and then yeah, it does. It's a button that you've got to activate twice, but it does count in a similar way to binary. Same for this one. 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it's 2 ways of getting the same inputs. Interesting. These are a few clocks. This seems to be a workshop to try and find ways to make these systems. And this is where my theory comes into play. Again, we'll talk about it later on, but this is where like the game seems to have some lore. So this is an OR gate. This is an hold on. Is this a NOR? No, this is a this is an XOR. No, this is an XOR. If it's both, oh no, if it's both, it works. Oh no, these are different ways to make an OR gate. Any of these two will turn it on. Okay, so these are just different ways of making various logic systems. A binary counter that only like a different ways of making these kinds of inputs. Yeah. This is like a... Oh! No, it's not different ways of doing these kinds of stuff. Hold on. This is a deconstruction of the systems. Like, this is what's needed to make a toggle button. As you can see, it works like a toggle button. And this is just an actual toggle button. So this, I think what they did is crumbed a system like this inside of here to make these kinds of little gates. And then yeah, this is a timer, and this is the original way of making a timer. Taking into account the fact that these have got some delay. And this is the way they like compress this into this. So that's a very interesting place. This is like a workshop of some form, with some drawings which talk a bit more about the lore. So this is all fairly interesting. Let's get back to the site areas, because there were still some things to explore there. I really like this game. Amazing vibes, amazing puzzle. It's a really big inspiration, just in general. There's a lot to say about it. Oh, and again, yeah, green. Okay, this is something that we'll have to keep for some. Well, you know what? Since I've got a piece of paper, I think we can note these directions down. But this is another thing that's important for later on. So, we've got some directions, and as you can see, they use the same system. Let's see. So sites use the same system of patterns with like these strange. This is this. So what is this? And I think this is what we need to jot down. So it is a 90 degrees turn to the left. So it's I'm gonna write these instructions, but as a 90 degrees turn to the left. So it's let's say we start here. let's say we start here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3, then 2 down, then 2 right. If it's turned like this, is like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then hold up. No, I didn't do it correctly. Then down. Oh, then yeah, then still to the left, yeah. And then up. Yeah, that's it. So that's like a pattern. Okay. That's a path through some cell maze that we'll check out later on. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so some programming for potential robots, and yeah, with like some vision, touch as a way to exchange information. Yeah, same. And notice how this is like out in the open, and like, oh, and I can connect to those computers to input data and receive data from the computer. And notice how, yeah, this is like they're constructing robots, or it seems like they're constructing like these robotic kind of things. But then, like, we saw a drawing of a robot like putting fire to a house and some people being sad, and this drawing was in a fairly hidden spot. So what this all seems to be implying is some robot uprising. Huh. And this seems to be a representation of some solar system of some kind. And yeah, this seems to be before, and then they made a second one, learning more about various objects in the sky. So they thought there was only this orange planet, this yellow planet, this green one, and then this blue and this blue and purple one with the sun. But then they realized, hey, no, there's like a green one here, a red one here, a giant orange one, and also this one has like a. This one is different. It has a ring around it, and so we are probably. This is probably the white planet, as most of the ground is white, and it's mostly gray rocks. Although in that case, it might actually be a gray one. Oh, it might be this one, which would imply this planet in which we are on has a ring, which I'm not seeing, but maybe we can't see it. But that's very interesting. And yeah, let's go back to well, around here. See if there's anything down here. Anything in the darkness? No. And yeah, let's keep going. Two areas completed. We'll keep this one for last because it's in the middle, therefore it's important, and also I know why we need to keep it for last. I think there was a door here. Is it open? No, it's purple that we gotta complete to open it. I'm actually going to turn off my device, my software as always, that makes the key sounds. I like it, but again, for streaming, not ideal. Okay. So we can't open from here. Then this works as a toggle, so we can't go from here. Ah, this is an actual binary counter. Interesting. Okay. Oh, alright. And yeah, like the issue here is that we can't like, if we do this, like it's gonna turn off this one. So it is the way we turn on this one, this wire down there, but it's also the way we turn on this one. So this one turns off because of that. So we can't have both turned on, except since there's like a toggle here, we don't need for this wire to be activated, so this can just be turned off for all of this to work correctly. Which leads us into the red area. Let's see what's in there. So basic computer, another one of these books, and then a door that's closed and it will probably have to turn on from the other side. Anything in here? Yeah, that seems to be leading to the purple area, which we'll take a look at after. Let's just take a look at what's in there. Oh, okay. This is an help for the puzzle. This guy's as like study for the human eye. So yeah, blue. If we turn on everything, blue is like cyan and pink. Red is yellow and pink, and green is yellow and and cyan. Again, it's something that's used in the witness as a puzzle, but only for like 2, and it's a shame because it's a really nice idea. And the puzzles are some of my favorites in the witness, so it's nice to see it being used a lot more in a game like this. And so yeah, let's get to the red area. So there's these boxes and we can push them. So that's how touch is represented, by pushing boxes. And it has a wire here which we could put here to complete the circuit. So let's try to do that. There we go. Let's see, so to put this one back here, we would need a support. If we do this, we can use this box as a support to be able to push this one back here. Alright, what does... Oh, this is probably like a reset. Okay. And this is a black box which we move one at a time. Alright, so if we do this and then this and then this, we can use this one as support. Let's see. Yeah, nothing here. Oh, and then we can push this box from the top, which we couldn't before, so we can now activate the puzzle and try and solve it. Is there anything back here? This dark place? No. Let's see, we want this one there, and then this one has a wire on the front. You can use this one as support here and there. Let's see. Down around here, and that's that solved. Yeah, okay, that's a one more, so we can move the one again. Let's see. There's an elevator here, and there's some more puzzles back there with bigger blocks. We need to activate this, so we need a block in the middle. Not gonna be too complicated, I think. We can do this to have this block as support there. Then if we move this block like that, we are able to put this one here. And then we need to find a way to put a block on there. Oh, but we don't need this one anymore. So we can do something, maybe. This system. Yeah, if we put the block here, we're then able to do the same thing as we did before. Moving this block all around. And push. And that's a block put in the middle. And pushing this one puts it all the way out there to the elevator. Anything interesting to note about it? That it opens this door. Which means that's an elevator we can take up here. Now, I don't really want to go back here because I think there was... Ooh. Yep, there's a lot of juicy secrets here and there. Let's wait on the elevator. And let's try and go on to here. Nothing back there. Is there anything in this one? Oh, yeah. Tzan was here. I don't know who that is, but that's an interesting thing. And there's probably some other things because we can get on the roof. But I think... Did I miss something back there? Oh, no, okay, I exited in a rush because I thought this was the rest of the level, but it isn't. Nothing here anyway. Nothing here either. Are these... No, these aren't solid. Good to know. Let's see, before we explore up there, I do want to take a little gander at what's on the roof, because we are able to jump from here potentially to there. Yeah, perfect. So there is some more puzzles that are only accessible from the roof. Perfect. Let's see if there's any other room that we didn't have access to before. Oh. Ah. Alright. But we're back here, we weren't... oh, okay. We were never back there before. Let's see if there's anything to explore. Oh yeah, by going around there should be a door, yep, back there that we can open. This is a little shortcut that leads to here. And then, is there anything there? No, nothing. Yeah, the movement feels really nice. With this bee-hopping technique and all that. Bee-hopping feels really nice. And allows you to get like a lot faster. Which is fairly fun. in a game like this. Like, you wouldn't expect for a puzzle game to get like fast FPS kind of movement, but it actually does, and it works really well. And yeah, this makes me wish a lot more games did something like this. Having this kind of movement in puzzle game, and it actually plays with it, because like again, if there wasn't like this speed boost you could get by rehopping and stuff like this room wouldn't be accessible, or in a much harder way. This is actually an achievement if you solve this puzzle, if I remember correctly, which I already got. I got all of the achievements in this game. But let's see, we want to open this door. To do that we need to open this, which means we need to open that. To do that, sorry. This is going to... Oh yeah, because this is blocking the path through here, so we need to activate this so that this goes up and allows us to put the box in there. First of all, we need to free this box, which we can do by making this wall go higher. To do that, we need for this to be turned on, which means we need to turn on this, and then yeah, this turns that off, but this should turn it back on again, so we can now move this one. And I'm assuming, yeah, this resets the position, but it doesn't reset the oh wait, yeah, it doesn't reset the buttons. And then yeah, what we want is for the box to go here, but let's not forget this is turning all of these buttons off. We might have an issue here, because we want for this box to be... Oh no, we can... we can't. Let's reset, and it should... but it also moves this one. Okay. Let's see, so we need to... Basically, we want to put this one back there, but with all of these still turned on. So let's see, before doing anything, I think we need to do something maybe like that. Then we should be able to do this. This is turned on, this turns on, and then we can probably just do that to get every system on and be able to push this in here, giving us access to this door, which leads us to another hexagon. So I'm gonna take note of this one too. So it is the reversed Y, the gamma. I think it's gamma. No, lambda, sorry. And it's northeast, up, northwest, west, down, down, east. Fairly reminiscent of Animal Well. Brings back memories. The whole like directional system for code, for inputting code. Really nice, really nice. Alright, yeah, so puzzles that are up there. Alright. Let's see, so we've got this right here, and we've got 3 different doors we can open for this system. So we can push the box in there, which opens up this door. Let's see what's behind. 4-dimensional puzzle, huh? Would you look at that? And we need to put it in that box up there. To do that, I think we're going to have to go here. We should be able to go there, and then up here. that is going to open this door. And we can put this there, which toggles off this entrance, allowing us to open this door. Alright, here we've got another one. Let's see, we want for this to be there, specifically on this piece right there. Now to do that, something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it seems. Yeah. Because we can't just... Let's see, we need to put it... How about I put it there? Yeah, like this. Then I can't push it that way. So there will need to be some shenanigans going under. Because if we go and push this box here and this one there, we can then go down there and push it up. From that point on, we can put it there. Can we? Ah, alright. Alright, and then we need to find a way. I think we failed the puzzle. Oh no. Is that good? Oh, that's good. We didn't need to bring both in here. So there's this door turned on, which we can try and go into by resetting the position of the cube and going straight this time. There we go. Which opens up this right here. So this, if we turn this on, then reset, we've got the block turned on, which we can use to turn on this part right there. Let's go here first, because we've got something fairly interesting. So again, green ground, green floor, and this again shows a path, like the path 2. So we've got a path for touch. It is starting from here. We go down, down, right, right, up, 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 then right, right, up, left, 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 and left. Going this way through it all. This is going to be important later on. For now, we've been seeing all these paths. What I was tracing was the path this box would take if we were to bring it to this pink place right there. And yeah, you'll see later on why all this is important. So here's another puzzle. This one's going to be a lot more complex. It's on 3 different layers. We need to turn this block on. In any way we can. To do that, we need to bring it up, but first we need to bring another block down, I think. How can we turn it on? How do we have where do we have a on input? This one, which turns on above, which is here, which would be able, like, let's see, can we put, no, we cannot, because we need, if we had a block here, we could push it there. So let's try and take a block up there. Is there any way for me to push a block up? Not through here. This is how we push a block down. Oh no, this is how we push a block up. This is the only way. So we need to put a block there. Then we need another block, which means we gotta put this one down somehow. So let's bring this one down, because we need blocks for support. Let's see. Oh, alright. But we still need for this one to go down, so we don't need any block for support up here. But we still won't need for this one to go down. And to do that, I think we need to reset. No, it's good, it's good. Pushing this block there, then there, and then there, and there, and there. This is what I did wrong last time. But then we're not... Hold on. Can we do anything with this one actually? Wait, we can't move this one up and down? There's no lower floor to the thing? No lower parts of the puzzle? We need to like be able to move some blocks up and down. But you can't really do it for this one in any way? No. We might be able to push this block down. To do that we need to put it there. Yeah, we can. So this is the first step of the puzzle. Push this block down. From here we should be able... Yeah, okay, we can use this block without moving it as a support to be able to go in there and then push this. This is not where it's supposed to go. Okay, let's start again. This is not what this was not the side I wanted to push. Push this down. Use this as support to be able to push this block here and push this side. We're now able to send both of these blocks back up. We need to send this one back down at the end, but only when it's turned on. To turn it on, we should be able to turn it on by putting it here, potentially. For now we can use this as a support to bring this block up here, because I think that's the one we need to bring up there. I think we can bring any up there, but the blue one is probably gonna have to... Let's see, can we turn this one on? No, this is something that we need to... Well, no, okay. This is an input. So any block should do here. We need to push this one into here. Which, now that we've got two blocks, we should be able to do. Wait, no, the goal was we need to get this block. Yeah. Hold on, the goal was we need to get this block down. Yeah, to here. But we first need to push this yellow block there. Yeah, if we push the yellow block, then the pink block, we can then maneuver it around here and push it down there. Alright. Yeah, and then we can push it here and then push this one. Oh. Let's push this one there. Let's push this one in place first. Like that, and then we can push this one where we need for it to be, and that allows us to turn the blue block on. Now what we'll do with the blue block on is put it there. So we need to put it down, which should not be too hard. But first of all, I think we need it as as a support to push the yellow block up, because we need to use it to get the yellow block down. The pink block up to get the yellow block down. So we don't need the pink block anymore. No, we need it, but we need it here, which we can do without using this block. So now we're gonna do that, which allows for us to bring this yellow block back down. And now with a bit of maneuvering, we should be able to power this first cable. Now we then need to power the second one by bringing this block downwards, which we can do without using any support, I think. And then once the block... oh! Though... we need support to be able to put it into place. So that's the final step. He's going to be bringing this block down to use it as support for the blue one. Yeah, it's like those. That could lead to some complications. Oh no, because it cannot be moved on the side due to... Okay, so everything's good. We need for the blue block to be placed... Do we actually needed it as a support? Oh, we didn't. Alright. We didn't actually need it. But now we should be able to put this block here and activate both of its inputs. Leading us to here, where we can push this block to activate this red antenna. Nice. Now before we go to the purple area, you might remember a red antenna that was not activated from earlier in the game. Checking the time, it's been 1 hour and 19 minutes. Can go for a bit more time. Should have 40 minutes sounds fair, 40 minutes sounds fair. I'll go for 2 hours. Too much speed here. Yes, and this is gonna be really interesting. So this is complex. This is a fairly complex system. But working from it backwards, we should be able to figure it out. We need for this to be turned on, which means we need for this to be turned on, which means if I turn this on and this on, this, yeah, okay, and then if we do this, that's one half of the system turned on. These are toggle buttons. Let's see. Toggling this thing off, should be able to toggle this thing off, which is half of that system up there, and the other half, and then the final half. And that is this system turned on, opened, this door opened. Leading to this diagram. Now I'm going to jot it down. I'm going to note it down on the ground, on my paper. Let's see, so we've got a crooked path with a strange X plus symbol in the middle. We've got half a circle right there, reversed A and this weaving pattern. We've got an O down there, a reversed Y, a lambda, which you might recognize, a square, which you might recognize, and finally three little three little straight lines. Now, I want for you to keep in mind the layout of this whole thing, because I don't have a way to show you. I mean, I have a convoluted way to show you images, but basically just remember one symbol there, one symbol in the corner, and another one in the other corner, 3 here and 2 there, and most importantly, a path going this way. This took me a while to figure out the first time, but like it's not something you forget easily. So let's go here, and instead of going to the purple area, we're gonna just go here and take a little leap of faith. We could have just, okay. Finishing the green area will open this door. Haven't finished the green area yet. Nothing but there. What's down here? That is something we can go to. Okay, that's not what I wanted to go. That's not what I wanted to see. We'll come back there just in a second. First thing first, I jumped off the bridge a bit too fast. Because we don't want to go there, we want to go there. Instead of this cute little park right there. And there's these weird trees with various different squares on them that kind of look like buttons. And you might be able to recognize something from this place, but if I take a little different point of view, like for example, I'm not sure I'll be able to go up here. For example, there, do you see anything here? Do you see this pattern right there? And the different rays, one in the middle, one in the corner, another one in the corner, 3 there, 2 there. Yeah, so this is a plan, the same plan that we saw back there. And here, what is interesting is that each tree correlates to a symbol. We've seen symbols, for example, the one in the corner right here is the lambda, which we've already seen, and the lambda had an octagon around it with some dots. And how many buttons can we count around here? There's one there, one there, one there, there, and there. That is 8. Like the sides of an octagon. So basically, the octagons we've been finding correlates to this tree, and when we'll be able to like turn the buttons on, we should be able to input some codes on these trees. Let's go here in the meantime. Oh, okay, very interesting. So this switches panel. This is another different panel. This one and this one is another panel, and we need to solve the puzzle on this other panel before it turns off. So it's gonna be a time challenge, kind of like in well, don't want to spoil. So like this, then these two turned off and this one in the middle, and then turn this one off and turn this one on, and then all 4. Which opens this big door. Oh, okay. Okay, very interesting. So this is a lot of things. My god, this is a lot of things to take in. So this seems to be a plan. As you can see, there's yellow and blue, and a big building right here with a big tower, and a small building right here, and a path down there, and a path here. This is the blue area. blue ground, there are yellow trees, the big blue building, same for here, there's a building. And these seem to be rocks, and this seems to be showing that up here, there's a little control panel. And indeed, there was a point where we couldn't go somewhere because there was like, um, how to put it? There was a door that was closed and we needed something to be turned on. Oh, got a message. Alright. We need something to be turned on to open it, so when we'll be able to open this door, we'll be able to input something on this code. Now, what we need to input is the code to turn these lights on, I think. Oh, right click is also jump, that's nice. So we need to solve this puzzle without being able to interact with it, to be able to know which buttons we need to turn on, to turn all of these lights on. So let's get going. We've got 4 buttons, and let's just go through each and every one of them and see if we need for them to be turned on. That doesn't seem, it's just inverters and AND gates. Oh wait, no! It's if these are turned on, since the gates are in that way, so if these are turned on, then what buttons are going to be turned on? So let's see for this one. Is this turned on? This entrance here is turned on, and this entrance here is turned off. And since there's a NOT gate, this is going to be on. So this button right there will be on. So we need to turn it on when we'll be able to click on these buttons. This one is one we have to turn on because in this plan, this is turned on. This is activated. So by clicking on this button, we're showing that we know that this wire is activated. Let's see, this one is activated too. This one, because it's only like this wire right there. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, it is. This wire right there going all the way to the here, and since this is not turned on, but this is reversed, this is turned on, this is turned on. Let's take a look at this one. So is this turned on from here? Yes. But if this is turned on, then this is turned off because it is inverting the power. So is this turned on or off? This is turned on. This is on because this is off, inverted on and on. So this is on, so this is off, so this is off, and so this whole thing is off. So this one is not gonna be turned on. Let's see about this one. Let's see. So this is activated, deactivated, activated, deactivated. Don't turn this one on. Let's see about this one. So we already established that this one is activated, which means this bottom one is activated. I just realized I jotted down the thing as I jotted it down badly. Like I colored in squares that were turned on, which makes them look black, so turned off. Let me just, yeah, get a bit of notes. So yeah, this is on and on, so this is on, so this is on. How about this one? This has got to be off because this right here is off. So this has got to be off, and this one is inverted, so this one is turned on. How about this one? Activated, activated, activated. So this one is activated, this one is activated. This button is activated. And finally, this one just doesn't even have an input. So this one isn't activated. So it leads to these 5s being activated. So when we'll be able to access this control panel, we'll be able to input the code of activated, 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 and activated. Yeah, that was complicated. But let's get going. We've got one more area to do. We've got time for a bit more. Might have time to get every single area activated. Because right now we only got 3. We've got touch, and we've got sight, and we've got hearing, and there's smell and taste. That's left. So let's get to the purple area, which is taste. Now this purple area is really interesting in speedrunning terms because it has a lot of very cool tricks, if I remember correctly. I think there's something about going onto this rock by taking a bit of speed. I should be able to go on this rock, and from here I think, oh no, maybe from there. Yeah, and then a well-timed bunny hop allows you to get on there, which allows you to skip some of the chapter. So from a speedrun perspective, again, this game there's potential. Let me see if I can pull it off. I think I managed to a few times when I was training. Never ended up making any runs, but watched like some guides and stuff. There's an existing, let's say, community over on speedrun.net, .com. Yeah, no, not gonna bother. But we can jump above here, I think, with like the proper elevation. But yeah, no matter what, we're gonna have to do the whole area because we're not speedrunning this playthrough. Nothing around the building. Anything in there? Nothing in there. Again, the music, the vibes. Like this game has a lot of care and love put into it. Like the art style is really unique. It's really interesting. Okay, so this is the taste area. You're gonna taste these pellets and you're gonna have a taste of what you're gonna know what they taste. So like this one tastes blueberry and what is that? Kiwi and lemon, which combine into pellets here. We can taste, and these two are the same. So that's good. Yeah, okay, this like small speedrun tricks solve this puzzle, but it's still like something. Let's see, what is this? Cake. This smells like, this tastes like cake. So if we do this, this should taste like cake. And there's an achievement for accidentally making it's not in this one. There's an achievement for accidentally doing a cat, making a cat instead of a cake. This one tastes like triangle and plus apparently. Now this is a plus and this is a triangle. So that's the correct taste. That's that door open. Let's move on to the next area. We're to make something that tastes like 16, which we can do by making 2 plus 6 plus 8, which is 16. Indeed it is. It's got all these trees that are like linked by these wires, and we can see the same wires in the puzzles themselves as the tastes. So the thing is, these are probably like where the tastes come from. Honestly, if we followed the wire, we'd probably find out that there's enough trees for all the different tastes that's in here. Another ground floor, you know what that means. This one tastes like the solution to a maze. Incredible. Oh, and I wrote some solutions in the middle of where I was writing, then like where I was taking my notes. So that's gonna be some... Well, we've got this here, and then some more maze nodes somewhere else on this grid. So taste. Let's draw it in the mouth. Tastes like 1, 2, from the purple, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2 up. Then 1, 2 right. 1 up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Oh, it was to the left before. Mixing up my lefts and rights as always. And then down, there, and then up here. Going this way from here. And following this path right there. And up onto here. So that's the path for purple. Let's keep going. So we need to make something that tastes like X, which are these are Roman numerals, and X is 10, this is 3, and this is 5, and this is 2. So this is a total of 10. X, so that's 20. Let's see. This is 15. 15 plus 2 is 20. Plus 5 is 20. Oh, but we need to do it without using 15. This is 4, this is 9. That is 7. That would be 9. 9 plus 4 is 14. 14 plus is 13. 13 plus 7. No. No, this is 21. This is 14. Hold on. Yeah, but if we do the same but with a 2 instead, that's gonna be 20. Alright. This glass here. So this tastes like a goat, a bird, a chicken too, yeah, and a bird, alright. And this tastes like ding. This, and that's it. Strange taste for a palette, but you know. Oh, and this is a big tree. This is a very big tree. All of these different paths seems to open up once. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, is this actually the rest of the thing? Because I went down here expecting for there to be something else up there. But maybe there's something else on the other side of there. Oh no, it's just okay. Yeah, it's really fun how you can see all these things out there, and to give you... Oh! Okay, hold on, that's interesting. I clipped on the railing. It wasn't this railing, it was the railing up there. It was this railing right there. Yeah, it doesn't like me landing on here. Oh no! Ah, too bad. We clipped on the railing. All right. Yes, I was saying about this exit, this outside area. you can actually go there. Like, you can actually go above the this rock formation, and it leads to just a vast empty space that just doesn't really seem to be ending, except that I went there, I explored for a bit, and somehow I found something out there. I don't know if we're gonna go there again, because it was far away. It took like several minutes just to just to find it. But in the distance, if you look if you look above the hills from high enough, I think it's this way, there's a black monolithic, very high very high like monolithic pipe, or like big cylindrical thing. I'm fairly certain there's nothing on it, but it's just there in like 15 minutes away in one of these directions, which is like so peculiar, and I really like the game for this. Like, any game that makes these kinds of strange and unusual, like weird kind of stuff, it's not a mistake. It's not, it doesn't have any purpose. It's just there for no reason whatsoever, and I admire that. Alright, so let's try and assemble this symbol. So this is something we can use. This we cannot add to the mix. This one we cannot because of the left thing. This one we cannot because it doesn't match. This one does. This one doesn't. This one does. And then this one does, leading to the same symbol being recreated on the other side. Let's see. Oh, this is another one of these color things. It does contain blue, like this, and it does contain red, like this. It does contain this pattern and this pattern too, and that is it apparently. Yeah, that's all I need. Putting all of these together, mixing the colors. Yeah, and this is where you do the car. The cut. Instead of what you're supposed to do, which is probably a cake. Aha, this is interesting. So there's no E in here. But an F and an L mixed together make an E. If you overlay the two together. And so that's this shortcut opened. But most importantly, that is this door opened. Which leads to an extra puzzle. Let's see. Can't do any of that. Can't do any of that. Can't do any of that. Huh? That's weird. None of these really fit. Except for this one. Like if we add this. So maybe if we hold on. Do they cancel out? Yeah, they cancel out. Alright, see how this is like that. And if I add this one, it becomes like this. So it's this shape minus these two here, which is equal to like this one. So these cancel out. So we need to make this pattern. We can do something like this, which puts these two dots, and this one cancel this out, and adds this one in the bottom. This one we need to get rid of, but we can do it like that, which adds also the bottom one, and then adding this to the mix, yeah, is able to make the shape we want to make. Then we've got some pellets here, which can't know what they taste like. But most importantly, another one of these. I've been calling them hexagons since the start. They're octagons. 8-side octo, it's literally in the name. That's the circle, so that's 3 out of 8. Getting some good progress on this. I'm getting... Hold on, give me a second. I'm getting calls. I've been getting a few calls throughout the stream, and like... they'll wait. They'll wait. You know what? You know what? They'll wait. I'm doing something. They've left a message. They've called twice. If it's important, I'll call them back afterwards. Yeah. Alright, so, although we're not going to be streaming for that much longer, but let's try and finish the green area while we're at it. Yeah. So, if you remember, we had a combination in the blue area that we didn't write down. Oh yeah, we're able to pick some speed down there. Yeah, so this is actually where I learned to be up. This game is where I did. Hold on. Okay, I think I know who's calling. I'm gonna send them a message. Telling them I'm calling back in like 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. I'll be done with the stream, I think, by then. Let's go back to the blue area. And let's, yeah, right there. So these are some other, again, directions. So hearing, let's draw a little ear, just to show this is like hearing and stuff. It looks like a ear, like an ear. Up, up, right, 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 down, right, up, right, right. Oh, that's a lot. Let's see. So up, up. Hold on. Up, up, right, right. Hold on. Up, right, 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 down, right, right. No. Right, 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 down, right, up. Down, right, up. Down, right, up, right, 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 and right. Alright. Took a lot of space for this one. Didn't expect for it to be this this much space, not like going to this place. And also we've got a few of those objects right here. We might have needed to drill them down because there's one object for every single thing. And as you might have guessed, since this is green and important for the last area, which is also green, all of these were basically smells. The idea is, like, how do you make smell in a video game like this? Like, you don't have the Oculus thing that makes you, like, that makes actual, like, odors in your nose. So how do you do that? Well, the way they did it was to make it so that smell was like, hey, this smells like the green area, or like something related to that green area. And basically relate smell to like a feeling that indicates a place. So right here, for example, we got a final object that smells slash feels like a certain way, and this is the code, the final code we'll need for this area, which goes up, right, 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 up, up, left and up. And yeah, I've not jotted taken these notes uh, in the correct way, like it's gonna be fairly annoying to read again, but I should be able to do it. Because with all of these different instructions in different places, and with all five linking to the green area, you might be able to, I'm not gonna jump more on this, you might be able to figure out what the green area is. It is a maze! So let's just follow the path. So it's up once, then right, 1, 2, 3, 4, then up and up, left and up. Now we got the yellow area, which is side. Oh, it also like has a certain sound and all that. It's just smell that evokes a place, I think. It's what this is. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, then down to 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am not in the correct place. Let's start again. So 1, 2, and then all the way there, down, up, up. Messed up again. 1 and 2. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's 1 and 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, and 1. I am not doing it correctly. Hold on, so green. Am I using the wrong code again? Oh no, it's just 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 1. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up until I get into the blue. Blue is hearing, so it's 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, then this, and then this until I get into the red, which is touch, which is 1, 2 down, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then all the way to the purple, which is the final one. It's taste, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, then all the way until I am next to the door, and then this right there, which does actually lead us to the start of the area because I messed up. How did I? Well, you know, I've already done this in less than 45 seconds, which is due to an achievement that there is in this game of finishing that maze in less than 45 seconds. So, you know, I should be able to do it properly. And then one above here. And then 1, 2, and then all the way to the purple. And then from the purple, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 down, 1 there, and then this is not it. Where did I mess up? No, this is already not good. Alright. yellow one. Which is like that. This probably counted as going back. Gonna have to be careful also about how I walk through these. This should be on that. Then this is the earring area. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then here, 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 and then 1, 2. Touch is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2. 1, and then all the way to the purple. And then the purple should just be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1 down, 1 there, 1 there, and then up. Which doesn't work for some reason. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing? Is there one that I transcribed incorrectly? Yeah, you know, I can't be bothered like going back and looking because we've got the solution, we've got everything. Let's just let me just look at like a guide that has the whole thing figured out. Huh? Oh, we missed something. Okay, okay. Okay, 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 I messed up, I messed up. I messed up. Okay, it's this, and then this. Until here, then up here, and then there. Then it is that way until here, then it's that, that, and then that. But here what I missed is that you gotta go in from here. And then that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 1, and then go all the way to the purple. One, 2, 3, and 4. Ah, and here the music. Listen to the music. It's a lot more enthusiastic, meaning like we've actually not messed up as much at least. And there we go. Transport it to the top, turning on the green monument on the 2-hour mark. And there we go. So that's this area done. Now we can just. Oh right. This one. This one is really interesting. So there's this whole like maze stuff that you go through. And then it leads to here. We've got a whole keyboard. I'm gonna stay here for a while because it will be useful next time. Again, a very interesting music. And I think from that point on you can figure out what we're supposed to do in here. I love this game. Look at it. Like seriously, look at it. Listen to it. Vibe to it. It's got such a vibe. It's got such a vibe. There's one last thing I want to go and check before ending it there. And there's also a quick thing I want to talk about, so I'm gonna do that on the way. So I'm probably gonna end up not streaming anymore. I'm gonna stop streaming by the end of August. Cause I don't feel like it's worth it anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy this. It's fairly fun. It's nice to be able to play something and comment it over it. And most importantly, play like playthroughs like this one that I did like a while back are the reason why I wanted to start streaming, because this I don't have anything to remember this by other than my brain. I don't have that great of a memory. So I wanted to start streaming to be able, I've said that multiple times, to be able to record these various playthroughs. And I know that later on in my life I will probably be streaming, or I'll be interested in trying to stream more seriously than this. For now though, streaming is not my main interest, it's not my main focus, and currently I've kind of hit a roadblock, because there's the initial fun of discovering what streaming is, having some fun streaming on different games, and you know, all this kind of stuff, getting used to talking in front of a camera. I mean, not a camera in this case, but like recording myself live talking, and like chatting with some chat members. He hasn't been for a while, but Show XM, Show. Hold on. It's on my stream overlay. Show XN when he joined and we talked on Animal Well, it was really fun, and like I'm really fond of these kinds of moments. But for now I feel like I've done what I need to do. The next step is just getting a bigger audience, and I don't think Twitch is the way I'm gonna get that audience, because I've been streaming for a while. I'm talking to myself right now, I think, and I'm not sure anyone looks at. I've seen views on the VODs and on Twitch and on YouTube, I think. So if you're reading this, if you're listening to this, thank you very much, because like it's amazing to know that there's someone, or like technically I don't know, but like it's nice to see that there's someone that actually cares about this content, at least enough to watch it, and it warms my heart. But I will stop streaming because the fun of streaming is having an audience to which you can talk to. And while this is how stream careers start, you know, just multiple streams of just no one watching your stream, it's not how I want to do it, because streaming is just something I want to do on the side. It's been like that for now, and it's gonna be like that even when I've got like a big audience. Making videos on YouTube, making video games are gonna be my main source of just existing on the internet. So if you wanna keep following me, I might just start up streams at random moments when I'm playing games I wanna record, just to have a VOD that I can then upload on a YouTube channel to keep forever, or until the internet dies down. So I'm not like stopping streaming like completely. Neither am I not gonna be streaming forever. Like at some point I'll be back on this channel. For now, I've done what I need to do. At the end of August, I'll be moving to a different place, and I don't feel like streaming there. Nor like I don't feel like it's worth getting used to streaming there, as opposed to like here. And how to put it? I don't stream that much anymore. As you can see, like in the last 2 weeks I streamed like 2 times. There was a week when I was playing Animal Well where I streamed every single day of the week, and I was streaming like 3 days a week most of the time. Here I haven't been streaming a lot, haven't had much time. These 2 hours I spent streaming are 2 hours I'd rather spend working on something else, for now at least. So yeah, I think that's just gonna be it for these streams for now. I'll be back at some point, but definitely not until like I'll be back in a while, basically. Oh, okay, so this is white, so it's not something we can turn on right now. But yeah, like if you want to follow me and whatever I do, you can do that on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see later random streams that might happen. But yeah, on YouTube, I'll be posting videos. I'm working on a few projects that are getting fairly close to being finished. And if you follow me on there, you'll be able to see my various videos when they come out. Oh yeah, no, this is something for another time. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for today. I'll be back for future streams in August. Throughout August, maybe another one this week, though I'm not sure. I'll try to finish Sensorium and do everything I want to do with it. And then once Sensorium is done, then I don't know, maybe I'll have a few games that I can make in a few streams before I stop streaming. Maybe I don't, and I just end it there. But I wanted to play Sensorium before because I really like this game and I wanted to get some more memories with it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I will leave you on these thoughts. I think that design field is streaming right now. So I am going to start a raid to that design field's channel. Yeah, viewfinder, nice. So I will then just see you next time. I'll see you next time to continue this playthrough of Sensorium. Thank you for watching, if you've been watching. And yeah, see you then. Let's start the raid. Should be able to start it in about 10 seconds. So have a nice evening, day, afternoon, whatever it is, night maybe. And I will see you next time for another stream. Let me just open that Design Fields channel so that I'm ready to like chat for a bit, and then I'll start the raid immediately. Yeah, see you then. Bye bye.
Even though she